Hello everybody, I'm Rockman, and welcome back to Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, where we're going through Lava Reef Zone. And I tell ya, it sure feels like I'm in Lava Reef Zone, because it is hot where I'm at, which is why, that explains why I haven't been posting videos often lately, because my computer sounded like it was going to shoot flames. That's how hot it was, so because of that I couldn't really record audio that well, but I think I fixed it, so let's see how this goes. Anyway, right here in Lava Reef Zone, there's a lot of lava. I don't believe that kills you if you touch it, so it'll just hurt you, so you don't want to touch it as well. There's a lot of buttons that'll open these doors. Usually the buttons are right by the doors, so it's not that hard to figure out. Touched lava because I missed that platform because I was too slow. There are these enemies that are just mines, pretty much. Although you're fast, so usually you're by them by the time they explode, so it doesn't really matter. Lava shield's very useful here because, of course, there's lava and you have a fire shield. Did I say fire shield or lava shield? It's a fire shield. It'll protect you from lava though, because apparently that's how things work in the universe of Sonic the Hedgehog. There's a button right there. Just be careful. Can't really destroy those enemies, so there's not much going on. And I'm going to lose my shield like a dumb. There's the strangling machine. If we jump over it, we can get a free life, so nice. So I want to be careful there because, unlike me, you don't have to jump into lava like a dumb. Although if you have one ring, it doesn't really matter, so I have one ring. I'm going to live. There's these elevators here. I'm not sure if we've seen anything like them before. Can't remember. Just want to spin dash on them. If you spin dash to the right, you go up. If you spin dash to the left, you go down. And there's a gold ring, not a gold ring, a special stage ring right there, so I'm going to try to get that. I'm just going to mess up here on this spike elevator. And here we are! Special stage 7, or 14, technically. I'm just going to call it special stage 7. I'm not sure if you'd call this one hard. I mean, it's challenging, sure, but it's not really impossible. Just have to keep your head cool and stuff. Just follow the pathway like usual. Want to be careful, don't want to bounce on these and die. Just keep an eye out where there are openings here. Bounce backwards into those blue spheres and voila! There's not much to say about these anymore. We've seen so many of them. But this is the last one, hooray! Finally almost done. And we have 3 more to go. And then okay, there's 2. Now where's the last one? Right there! Boom! Chaos, or Super Emerald 7! Hooray! We got all the Super Emeralds. Now that means, if it'll tell us. Come on, game, hurry up. Guess we can see. Now that we have all the Super Emeralds. If I can delay this faster. Now we can be Hypersonic. So we just have to get 50 rings, and then we can become even more super powerful than we were before, but Supersonic. Now, there aren't too many stages left in this game, so I'll try to keep Hypersonic usage to a minimum. But I'm pretty sure there's only really 3-ish levels left. Technically 4, I think. But more or less 3. There's the button. Good job, me. You did a good job. I think if you jump into the spikes, you'll get hurt, but if you get crushed by them while it drops down, you'll die. Pretty sure that's how that works. Let me get some rings there. I do turn to Hypersonic in this stage, just to show it off. Because I do want to show him off a bit in normal gameplay. We will be seeing him at the very end of this playthrough. At least Sonic's part of the playthrough. I will be doing Knuckles after this, because it is technically a different story. me use this to go up here. Lots of pathways. And there we go, Hypersonic. Now Hypersonic, he can do pretty much everything that Supersonic did, but better. So, as you see there, I have this giant super dash attack, like the fire shield, that goes in any direction, and when it flashes on screen, all enemies on screen die, or at least all killable ones. That little mine enemy still will die, but whatever. Hypersonic's super fast. Or hyper fast, I guess. He has these sparks around him. I'm not sure if those kill enemies or not, if they're just for show. Either way, we are invincible to almost all forms of damage. We still can get crushed. That is a thing that I'm mentioning right now because maybe Hypersonic isn't as amazing as I thought. Anyway, here's the mini-boss, the Heat Arms. Now if you look at this, it kind of looks like a prototype, don't you think? Like, it's not completely complete. Anyway, I'm going to try to kill him using spin dash attacks right there. But unfortunately, when he clamps down, I don't know what happened there. I thought I was invincible, even though I don't think that counts as crushing. I'm pretty sure that just counts as a hit. For some reason, I think he pushed me through the floor. Anyway, we lost Hypersonic. Now we can just see the fight normally. Once again, here's Heat Arms, and I'm going to get hit right away. He shoots these little tentacle things that'll shoot little pellets at you. You want to dodge those and just jump into them. Usually take out one at a time. Then this Heat Arm will jump down and try to crush you. And that's the fight. Just wait for it to smack its hand down and you can just hit it. Not like that though, you have to actually jump into it. Come on, me. Get together. This is Heat Arms. As I said, it doesn't look really complete. Around the wrist it's kind of bare bones. Almost like it's a prototype of something. Something that we might see later. Yeah, that didn't crush me. I don't know how I died as Hypersonic there. Anyway, I'm dragging on about this because it's taking forever. Let's finish it off. Anytime now. Come on, game. Hurry up. Pretty sure you can spin dash into him like what I was doing with Hypersonic without getting hurt, but I'm not going to take that risk again because the first time it happened I died and got pushed into the ground. But any moment now, one more hit, Heat Arms will go down. And there we go, finally. Finally, Heat Arms is dead. Or is he? Dun dun dun. And we get a fire shield. Nice. That'll be useful in Act 2. So we've gotten all the Super Emeralds, gotten through Lava Reef Zone Part 1, or Act 1. Now it's on to Act 2. For some reason, the lava's cooled down quite a bit. Now we're going to this Crystal Cave area, and as I said, that fire shield will be very useful to us. We'll see a few new gimmicks here. There's these rising and lowering platforms. There's those Robotnik item boxes. I think we saw them earlier. I didn't actually acknowledge them though, I think. If you jump into them, you'll take damage, so don't jump into the Eggman item boxes, or television screens, or whatever you want to call them. We have more platforms. Spin dash through there. More moving platforms. I think if I went up there, we would have seen another gimmick. There's those spikes balls in the ground. After a while, they'll shoot upwards, and that'll hurt you. If you jump into them while they're not shot up, they'll still hurt you. We have this elevator. Kind of reminds me of Labyrinth Zone a bit. How that had elevators and stuff. Not too bad, though. If you jumped at the bottoms of them, though, you'll get hurt. So don't jump upwards to them. Jump on top of them. I messed up that there. Some basic platforming. Come on, me, get together. Lava Reef Act 2, pretty. Very blue. Contrasts with the red from the first zone. Also, of course, don't jump at these spikes right here like I did. Take lessons from me, don't be me. Those will crush you, of course, if you get stuck between them and something. So, careful. We saw those enemies earlier, that's hit me earlier, I think. It'll shoot out gas, the gas will hurt you, so you just want to spin dash through it. Gonna try to get this fire shield because that'll help me if I don't get hit here. There we go. More elevators. Gonna ride on up. I'm not sure if we see them. I'm pretty sure we see them, but there's these... Good job, me. I just lost my fire shield. There's these platforms that you can grab onto. They're like... There they are. I thought we weren't going to see them, but there they are. Pretty much you want to use your momentum to shoot up higher, so depending on where you let go of there, equals how high you go upwards. So that's what you want to do with those. If you touch the spike parts of those cylinder monkey bar things, you'll get hurt, of course. So don't do that. And we have more stuff. We have these spike balls, kind of remind me of Sonic CD in that final area. My mind's drawing a blank. Metallic Madness, was it? I think that was the final zone. How you have those like spike switches that are like rotating and stuff, and depending on where you stand, equates to where you get hit. Anyway, we have more platforming. Just want to be careful. When we get to the top here, we should get hit. Should have a special sequence. Nope, come on, stay on the platform. I think this is it. Here we go. Okay, we have these platforms here that are floating in the air. And when we get to the top of these stairs... I said when we get to the top of these stairs, we see the Death Egg right there that crashed into the Angel Island from last time. And it's Knuckles! Oh no! He's stopping us from going upwards, so he's sending us downwards to the boss. Good job, Knuckles. Thankfully, we managed to go in a spot that we don't get hit when the platform destroys itself. And Eggman's gonna shoot rockets at us, so we're gonna just try to jump out of the way of those. The platforms with the reticles on them will be shot at, and the ones without will just fall apart. Thankfully, we made it past the tough part of this part of auto-scrolling. Those little brakes, you just want to hop on them. Now here, you want to stay to as far right as you can. I'm going to jump down here to get this electric shield. And with this electric shield, we'll be able to jump onto this fire shield. And now this boss is a cakewalk. Because we can stand the lava, and thus we can't really get hurt. So, if you want to trivialize this boss, that's how you do it. This is the Hotmobile, or Hot Wheels, I guess, I don't know. You can't actually directly hit it, so that's why you want the fire shield to make this a cakewalk. He'll shoot spike balls at you. You want to jump over those. The regular rocks won't hurt Eggman, but the spike balls will, so just do this. You're supposed to jump on those rocks and those will save you. Although if you don't have the fire shield, and sometimes a spike ball will land right on top of a rock. That'll make platforming very annoying like that. Those spike balls were in jerkest places, but thankfully I have a fire shield, so it doesn't matter where he shoots his spike balls. As long as I don't get hit by anything, I'm good. And what will this be? Nope, one more round, okay. This fight takes a while. Usually it's an endurance match, but now it's just a waiting game, I guess, which is technically still an endurance match, but there we go. So long, Egghead, or Robotnik, or whatever version. Good job, Tails, you pushed the egg capsule. Anyway, next time we'll be going to Hidden Palace Zone. See you guys then.